Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication.
Been a fun day in the den.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new.
We had a Lady Wolf's birthday celebration.
And now the Lakers starting group.
Cake and hot dogs on the fire pit.
Then it's LeBron
But this little guy,
then it's Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the 2.
Hopefully okay.
And for San Antonio, they've got DeJounte
He
Murray.
should be okay.
Ingram is out there with Brooks. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's
Tranquilo
Van Fleet
napkin.
in at the 2. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always
the baby.
too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways.
Got the Lakers again.
But that's changing.
AD's healed miraculously from his collapsed lung.
I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years,
but they're going down.
They've done exactly that.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got the pro again with Ingram.
A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one.
I don't know if he ever brought it back after he did switch to the cornrows last season. But he rocked the afro for a while.
Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And finished off by Davis.
The awareness of LeBron
AD's looking back to normal.
On the floor at all times.
Murray with it, picked up by Davis. Drummond.
Back at you.
Drummond with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. James looking around. Pass to Davis. He's off on that one. Good D by Drummond.
My shoulder blade still hurts. It kind of cost us some gaming yesterday.
Murray outside.
What is what it is. Should be playing Horizon after this.
Back to Murray. Takes the 3. And it's Brooks.
There goes playing.
By Murray.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Ooh,
Damn.
He put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft.
What?
It's not after, leave you alone.
Yeah.
Either obviously he can.
The beast is sleeping, boy.
That time. Now
Not feeling good.
We saw him go on a scoring rampage last
Mostly
game.
feeling okay.
Shoots over Hachimura. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
It's been okay since early this, or very early this morning.
LeBron passes to Vincent. No good on the dribble.
Basically, it puts us on high alert.
2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray
Getting over
kicks to
to
Van
him.
Vliet. The baseline J. And he hits the jump shot.
Got shook Reeves.
Good shooters can operate at different speed. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
The pass to Hachimura. Pass to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Ingram passes to Van Fleet. On the wing, Brooks. From the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on.
Here's James. And again, the Lakers no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
For 3, Van Vliet. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Ingram kicks to Murray. Fades away. And
there we go.
Scoring again. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Now here's Ingram. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Drains the three-pointer. Reeves has got 6.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Davis setting the pick for Reddish. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Second chance shot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Count the basket.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
For 3, Van Vliet. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Russell. Good. Nice job down low.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now, here is Russell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Goes up on the high post, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Up technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. Chance to see the numbers for Murray. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 17 points per game, 8 assists, and almost 3.5 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Prince, and he drives in. The layup missed. Inside, Brooks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
He gets it in there.
And for Cam Reddish, he has all the tools. Good range on the jumper, smooth handle, the length to finish at the rim. It just comes down to desire.
And that one drops for him. Ingram's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Van Vliet against Russell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw
that
that
one
one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Connects from 3-point range.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now here's Reddish. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Ingram a screen on Russell. Jones the pass to Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He has 7.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Stolen by Van Vliet.
What the hell? I was trying to do a drill move.
With the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Not a shot.
They trail by 14. First time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Russell. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute.
8, 11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got LeBron James, Rui Hachimura out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Vincent, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Go, Gordon, go.
Here's Hayward, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve, and if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge to pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Clark, he's checked in for the Spurs. Porter comes in for Ingram.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Davis, and it's blocked by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Porter. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Richardson, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And finished off by Davis.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Think about AD.
Now the pass to Hayward. And stolen by LeBron.
Is he can do that
Right
anytime.
But
But he doesn't.
Vincent's got his first 2 points of the night. Spurs leading by 14. Richardson kicks to Hayward. Porter outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Put Rose out there.
Outside, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Rose, he's checked in for San Antonio. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
James, the bounce pass. Passes it to Reeves. And stolen by Hayward. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Puts it up. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And how about we check the numbers for D'Angelo Russell? Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Knocks it loose. Hachimura finds James. Back to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Hachimura. And here's James outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And it's San Antonio with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Hachimura, following the score by Josh Richardson.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for San Antonio. For 3, Hayward. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Rose passes to Clark. Sinks that one from the post. Clark's got his first points of the night.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Hayward. 8 points for him. Good on the shot.
shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Clark. Collins comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Richardson. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty
Russell passes to Prince, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Only missed 5 shots.
Outside Collins. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Back to Russell. Down low, here's Hayes, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. VanVleet with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish, capable of throwing it down.
Drummond sets the screen for VanVleet. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This might be that game I was feeling this coming.
Three-pointers and the D
by VanVleet, man.
To the left wing. Reddish kicks to Hayes. And the layup is good. He has 6.
I like how Reddish just keeps his head up and finds the right guy to give it to.
Brooks with it. 6 points for him. And finished off by Collins.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Russell against VanVleet. Russell, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Christie's checked in for the Lakers.
You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And VanVleet launches it from deep. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Pass to Hayes. He dishes it to Russell. A 3-ball. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, VanVleet. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred VanVleet, and he's really cooking tonight.
The Lakers, 46.
I hate to say it, we might have to put it back up. We might have to raise it to superstar. I mean, teams are just fucking. I don't know if there's something just wrong with this 2K.
Popovich, Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys weren't attack mode.
On 2K22, you know, I beat some teams by a lot, and I had a great record. I was like 79-3, so I lost 3 times. I 82 games, but I actually lost, and lots of those games could have been losses. So, but in this game, it's just like, forget about it.
Hey. You hear that? Somebody called the fire department on this guy. He's torching anyone they throw at him. Attacking from every angle.
It'll take more than a sprinkler system to cool him off at the half. Man, he's been phenomenal. And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. And a question that I can get behind from Zokeland. I love my dog Chester. Do you guys have any pets?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to name them.
You have pets?
Yeah, I got 3 dogs.
I have a llama.
You have a what, Kitty?
I have a llama.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I got a dog named Bo who's part beagle and part whippet.
What's a whippet?
You know, those kind of skinny dogs that can really run?
Ah, yes.
Whippet. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Brooks is out there with Collins. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And San Antonio has possession following the bucket by the Lakers. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And checking out the stats here for Brooks. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the middle, it's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Reeves the pass to LeBron, and it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Brooks outside. VanVleet finds Brooks, fires the 3. That shot off the mark, and it's the Lakers the other way. LeBron passes to Reeves. It's stolen by Rose. VanVleet on the wing. Over Vincent. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
It almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 26. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And that one is good. Davis has got 15 points.
I love the assertive play from Anthony Davis so far, refusing to back down on the offensive end.
Van Vliet kicks to Clark. 16 feet away. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Now LeBron. He's got 12. Now here is Hachimura. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Clark, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Brooks. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clark. To the inside. Here's Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in LA, Kevin. Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 6, hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Vincent. Beyond the arc. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Evan Fournier, another 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Spurs. The shot's good from Fournier. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And here's Russell following Evan Fournier's 3. On the wing, Davis pulls up from the corner. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Back to Rose. Spurs working the ball around now. Davis against Rose. Russell from long range. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Russell's got 11.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Russell with it. He's got 11. And the foul on Rose. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Porter's checked in for Collins. Hayward comes in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Rose. The Lakers also with a sub. Reddish is checked in. Now Prince. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Back to Prince. Wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
VanVleet against Russell. Launches it. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Christie. Rebounded by the Spurs. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. VanVleet's got 29 in the game.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Back to Reddish. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clark, a screen on Russell. VanVleet passes to Clark. Pass to Fournier. Hayward from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 13.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
To the middle. Here's VanVleet. Nice move. And there's the pass to Hayward. VanVleet on the wing. From deep three-point range. Christie with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Prince's shot is good.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Russell against VanVleet. The kick out to Porter. Shoots the 3. And falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game. Russell from long range. Good on the triple. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the...
And so it's San Antonio sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Reddish. Then there's Christie. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And Smitty Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. he's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Porter kicks to VanVleet. There's the triple. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Got a piece of it. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. LA has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Christie with the rebound. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Spurs. VanVleet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Reddish. San Antonio again missing. Passes it to Christie. Over in the corner, Reddish. Los Angeles with another miss. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Spurs working the ball around now. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Feeds it to Hayes. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Jones checked in for Evan Fournier, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lewis checked in for Cameron Reddish. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. Collins checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for the Lakers, Jackson.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Took him no time at all on that one. VanVleet's got 38 points.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lewis outside. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And Hayes throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Porter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Christie. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. VanVleet's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Latrey. They get it again. Collins kicks to Jones. For 3, VanVleet. That shot off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. It's the floater, and the layup is good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Jones. Van Vliet on the wing. Offline with this three. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Kicks it to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Over Christie. That one wide left.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Van Vliet outside. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Fred.
I'm sorry, Bubba. Papa Soy Boy's killing him.
Here.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. Jones for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Christie the pass to Hayes. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Collins in the post. Hayes on him. And finish off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench. Love to see Gordon Hayward shake things up and get busy down inside. The defense really doesn't know what to do when he's down there other than hack him.
Hayward hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And he sinks the second. And Collins has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Jones from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Spurs.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Taking 2 shots.
I love you, boy.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James.
Get good, nappy nap.
All to himself.
Back to Hayward. Launches a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron, it's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Look at the stroke on LeBron's mid-range jumper. That's why this look is an easy option for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
San Antonio again missing. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Prince in the corner. And another three for the Lakers.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Jones finds Hayward. Over Russell. And he can't bank that one in. And here's the Lakers. Prince wide open. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical
stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were.
It doesn't necessarily hurt if I'm sitting up, but as soon as I'm sitting back, I feel better than I should feel. Like if I move my neck like this way, I can feel it pulling. So like, I don't know what I did. Season high for VanVleet. Kind of went nuts there towards the end, but oh well. Gotta try, I guess, you know. To the next game will be on Superstar. Got the Lakers again. Ow. Got a rest for Ingram. Not bad. AD had 20, so I mean, he had a better game. Let's see how they play on Superstar. It's going to take me a while to tinker with the settings, but I'll get it going and see if Superstar is what we got to do on this game. All right.